Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new JetPunk geography video. So recently I did a quiz where I had to name geographical features on a world map from 100 to 1%, as in easy to hard. And today I'm going to be doing the US version of that quiz because that's been suggested in the comments a couple of times. I'm excited to try this, but I should say in advance, I mean, many of you may already know that when I study geography, I try to be as holistic as possible. I study the entire world because I find the entire world incredibly interesting and fascinating on all the different cultures, languages, etc. Obviously, I study more Street View stuff because of GeoGuessr, but I try to be very, very well rounded when it comes to studying geography. All that is to say, I do not know a lot about the US comparatively to other things because I don't find it interesting at all to study the US in particular. I mean, the US is pretty cool, right? But there's so much more out there. So like deep diving in the US and learning like thousands of cities within one country just isn't interesting to me because it just gets really boring and monotonous because the US is just the US and it only has so much. So that is basically my disclaimer for why I'm not going to do as well in this quiz as I did on the world one. I think I got 98 out of 100 on that quiz, and I'm not going to get 98 out of 100 on this one, realistically, because there's going to be some crazy obscure stuff. But as you can see, starting with, I mean, you can see the answers here 100% New York City, 99% Mississippi River. So this is the idea behind the quiz. So it just gets harder and harder as we go along. So Los Angeles, Puerto Rico, Texas. Kind of surprised Puerto Rico is easier than Texas, honestly, but obviously they're both just easy. Miami, Yellowstone, I guess, is what they want. Although, shouldn't a little bit more of that be in Idaho and Montana? I'm not sure. Atlantic Ocean. I don't know how 7% of people are missing the Atlantic Ocean, but sure. Again, I don't think you can take the percentages too seriously. I think on the other quiz they were a little bit questionable as well. Lake Michigan. Atlanta. Phoenix. Rocky Mountains. So again, we're starting with very basic things that just about everybody will know. Missouri River. Oklahoma City. We're just doing like rivers and capitals and big mountain ranges and stuff. Gulf of Mexico. No, I will not be calling it anything else. What is that? Oh, Yosemite, maybe? Fair enough, yeah. Guess the most famous national park in the state, at least. Alabama, Lake Ontario, Kansas City. By the way, quiz link is in the description if you want to try this before me. I mean, I guess I've spoiled the first 20 if you've made it this far, but you probably knew them anyway, so feel free to challenge yourself if you would like. Southern Florida, I guess it wants the Everglades here. The Great Salt Lake. Mountain. Black Hills. Oh, it wants Rushmore. Okay, I see. Fair enough. Idaho. Again, I don't know why Rushmore is easier than Idaho. That seems weird, but fair enough. The Grand Canyon, I suppose. Okay. Albany. The Ohio River. Hawaii. Big Island. It's the Hudson. Orange County? Okay, so we're only 30 in and we're already getting counties. Like, I'm scared. I am genuinely scared for what is, like, waiting for me in the last, like, 20 or 30 answers of this quiz. Tennessee. Again, how the hell is Tennessee easier or harder than Orange County? I have no idea. But whatever. What are we even looking at here? Puget Sound. Okay. The Appalachian Mountains. The Aleutian Islands. I was wondering why those didn't light up when Alaska lit up, and now I get it. Glacier National Park, I guess. I do know all the national parks, so those should be covered, but honestly, it wouldn't shock me if it starts giving me, like, state parks or national forests, so I'm a little bit terrified. Nebraska. Harder than Puget Sound, surely. It's not Denver. Like Colorado Springs? It is, okay. DC? Death Valley, I guess. Connecticut. Lake Tahoe. Des Moines, maybe. Okay. Houston, except it's not, because it's not shaped like a city. Do you want Harris County? Dude, how is that in the first half of the quiz, dude? I'm gonna get absolutely obliterated on the rest of this. Oh my. What is that? What? Like Wind Cave or I guess Badlands? Okay. If it has a weird shape, just assume it's a national park, I guess. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Mount... It's not Rainier, is it? That's closer to Seattle. Mount Baker is also near Seattle. Oh, is it St. Helens? Okay. Knoxville. Knoxville. Cape Cod, probably. Okay. I guess I can, again, click on the map if I really need to zoom on it. Hopefully you guys can see it well enough. I think it's about as zoomed in as it can get without me covering it. All right. Spokane. What is Cape Hatteras? Hatteras, however you say that? Cape Fear? What is that? Really? Do you just want Outer Banks? You do just want Outer Banks. Why did I think that was, like, longer? Are the Outer Banks of North Carolina not, like, longer than that tiny little thing? I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up. Is this the Arkansas? Or is it the red? It's the Arkansas, okay. Is that Rainier? Okay, that one is Rainier. Mojave Desert, I guess. Okay. What's it called? It's just the Gulf of Alaska. Yeah. Columbia River. Raleigh? No. Durham? Okay. I guess that's Crater Lake. Okay. San Francisco Bay. Flagstaff. Long Island. Whitney, probably. Good God. What is that? Is that a county? Or is it a reservation? Oh boy. It's not the Navajo Nation, because that definitely is larger than that. Oh my God. Is it like Paiute or something? Or what else is... Oh no. Oh, this is a problem. It might be a county, but if it's a county, I don't know what it is. Unless it's called Navajo. It is called Navajo. Wait, is it a... It is a county. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure the reservation extends into other states. Okay, Upper Peninsula. Oop. Okay, just gave me UP, fair enough. What is that? It's not Brownsville, I don't think. Is it McAllen? Okay. This is definitely getting harder. Mountain on the Big Island. Mauna Kea. Mauna Loa. Okay. Lake Okeechobee. Okeechobee. Good. Isle Royale. The Snake River. Duluth. Okay, we're at 70. I mean, I'm still going strong for now. New Mexico. South. I think Las Cruces is in the south. Yes. It's probably Lake Mead. Good. Cascade Range. I feel like Sioux City. Just give me Sioux, okay. At least it was. Jacksonville County. Is that the county? Is it Duval? Is that what it's called? Let's go. Okay, I don't even know why I know that. I think it's because, like, the Jaguars play there or whatever. But I don't know a lot of counties, to be honest. There's going to be more counties in here, and I'm going to miss some. New Hampshire, I guess we're doing Mount Washington. The Platte River. I guess it wants Lake of the Woods here. Good. Mountain, California, Shasta. Okay. City. It's not Youngstown, is it? Oh, is it Wheeling? Is it in West Virginia? It is Wheeling, okay. Huh? Dude, what is that? Oh, Guadalupe Mountains? Oh no. What is that? Dude, really? Is that a county? Texas has like 250 of them. As if I would know the name of this. What? Okay. You're telling me 20% of people are getting this? I quite simply do not believe you. Okay. I am skipping because that is insane. Um, that's Gates of the Arctic? No. I mean, that is where Gates of the Arctic is. Is it Kobuk Valley? What? What do you want? If it's not a park, I mean, those are the two parks that are up there. Is this like a mountain range or something? Jesus, North Alaska. Okay. Yeah, these are getting ridiculous. Illinois. Okay. Kankakee. No. Normal. Bloomington. Bloomington, nice. Is that Lake St. Clair? Okay, that's manageable enough. Gulf of Maine, that's surely more doable than a mountain range in Alaska, but whatever. Oh, what is this called? The peninsula. Oh my God, what's it called? Door Peninsula? Yes, okay, I remembered. Nice. Arkansas. Uh, what is west? Is it Fort Smith? Okay, nice. Indiana River Wabash. Good. That is called Lake Winnebago. Good. County in North Dakota. Yeah, right. Fargo. Grand Forks. It is Grand Forks. Okay, just name a city and hope it has a county named after it. Fair enough. Again, how is that easier or harder than whatever that Texas one is? I have no idea, but sure, man. What is this? Is that a national forest? What in the world? Humboldt? Toyabe or something? Um, Klamath? Klamath. Nice. Okay, sure. Mississippi. City in southern Mississippi. Oh boy. Uh, it's not Biloxi. It's not Gulfport. It's not South Haven. It's not Jackson. Vicksburg. Tupelo. Uh, Hattiesburg. Hattiesburg. Let's go. Okay. I don't know a lot more Mississippi cities than that. River in Virginia. Jesus. It's not the Shenandoah. I don't think. It's not the um isn't there another one that it's not the Potomac. Sure it's not the James, right? It is the James. Yo, I learned recently that Jamestown was named after a river, and apparently that's where the river is. City on the border between North and South Carolina. I feel like that's where Charlotte is, but it's not going to be Charlotte. Is it a Charlotte suburb? That's crazy. Or am I just wrong about where Charlotte is? That's also possible. It's not like Spartanburg, I don't think. Greenville. I don't know cities here. What is on the border? Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna have to skip that. What am I even looking at? Is that a river? South of Jacksonville? The Jacksonville River. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, not happening. Lake in Alaska. Lake Clark. Dang it. Isn't that like where Lake Clark is? The national park? I thought that was going to be right. I assume that's a lake? I mean, maybe it's not a lake. I don't know what else it would be. I really thought it was going to be Lake Clark. Where am I, by the way? 5. Okay, there's 4 left and I have 56 seconds. So I'm probably not going to know them anyway, but county in New Jersey. Yeah, haha, funny joke. Okay. Um, city in Maryland. California? Oh, dang it. Isn't that where California is? I thought I was cooking. Okay. County maybe in Missouri? Tennessee? Can't even tell. Girardot. I didn't mean to press tab. Whatever. King of Prussia. No. Okay. Can I name another Philly suburb? No. And it's what is it the 1%er? Yes. Okay. And then I'm not going to know a 1% Philly suburb. What was 2? Oh, the county. Boot Heel County. Yeah. Nice try. Okay. You know what? 91 is actually better than I expected on this. We'll see if any of the other stuff was gettable. The thing in Alaska was the Brooks Range. That is, what the hell is that? No idea. Um, I know the national park's up there. I don't know the mountain range. You gotta be kidding me. Iliamna Lake? Who is pulling that? Like, I mean, I get that it was like 3% or something, but holy moly, that's insane. Okay. Loving County. Loving, wasn't this like, that's 20%. 20%? Really? Loving County? Why would I know that? What? Why is that at 20%? That's so random. Texas has like 250 counties and you expect me to know this one? Is there a big city here? Or something? I don't think there's a big city there. Not that I'm aware of. What? What in the heck? I don't know. Someone's gonna have to let me know what that's about. I don't know how that's listed at 20%. Or how this is 19 for that matter. But this one seems especially insane to me. Um, Pemiscot County. I think that was like the 2%er, so fair enough. Never heard of it, obviously. Again, like US counties are like 50th on the list of things I want to learn. I'm probably not going to do that anytime soon. The St. Johns River. Okay, very generic name. Never heard of it before either, so cool. Rock Hill. I have heard of Rock Hill. I don't even know what state it's in. Is it north or south? I can't tell. I think I've heard of Rock Hill. That's like the first one that I've heard of the ones that I've scanned over. So, good lord. Okay, maybe gettable but hard. Lexington Park, impossible. That's crazy. I've never heard of that. Pottstown, equally impossible. My God. Yeah, you see, I mean, I guess this is probably how you guys feel when you watch me do the world quiz. You're like, how does he know this, like, Department of Nicaragua? So fair enough, but, like, the U.S. specifically, it's like, I don't care what Pottstown and Lexington Park are. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's just, I don't care. Um, but hey, again, I still got over 90%, so it's cool. And then the New Jersey county was Hunterdon. Once again, absolutely impossible. I mean, genuinely, the only one that I could conceivably have gotten here is Rock Hill, and even that, like, I probably would never have pulled, even if you gave me infinite time. So I think I am quite happy with how that went. I got everything that I could get, and then the rest was just a little bit wild. It's kind of weird how 20 and 19 were like evil, and then I got like everything down to 8, and then it just got impossible again. But yeah, I guess I don't know anything 7% or below, but that kind of makes sense, I would say. I did get some decent polls like Winnebago and like the James River and the, you know, a couple of these are actually pretty hard. So I'm decently happy with that. But there will probably be some of you in the comments who are U.S. geography sickos, and you can let me know how much better than me you did. Again, I doubt there are that many people beating me on the world quiz, but there will be people beating me on the U.S. quiz. So let me know how you did in the comments if you did better than me, or if there were certain things that I should have known for whatever reason. Like, again, this, like the Texas and Alaska ones, like, are there reasons that these things are notable? Like, maybe, I guess. I guess this is just a giant mountain range, but this Texas one, I don't get it. So, like, please let me know. But yeah, if you guys have, as always, more suggestions for things you want me to do, quizzes you want me to play, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, thank you all for watching another video. I hope you enjoyed this concept, and I will see you again soon. Bye.